Let's be honest, you're already the expert in the room, but when the camera turns on or you walk into the room, suddenly your years of experience just feel like they fly out the window. You have the knowledge, you have the skills, but your nerves are currently acting as a bottleneck to your next promotion or your next role. Or you don't know how to articulate your value. I'm here to give you a repeatable system that turns your nervous energy and that jumble of story into a structured, natural leadership narrative so that the panel stops seeing you as a candidate and starts seeing you as their future employee. Hi, my name's Chris from APS Interview Coach. I hear this from high-performing public servants and private sector candidates every day. I know my stuff, but the second the interview starts, I go into robot mode. I have so much information that I just waffle and I don't know where to start and I get lost in my weeds. They told me that I was qualified, but my answers weren't coherent. It's exhausting. You're doing the work, you're managing the risk, you might even be working in the role. You're being held back by that 20-minute artificial test that feels like a trap. So this isn't about memorizing more STAR templates or finding secret buzzwords. In fact, the standard templates are probably what are making you feel like a robot. You've tried reading off notes, you've tried faking it, but the panel can tell, and so can you when you're not in flow, and it affects your confidence and it affects your performance. To get the promotion or the role, you have to stop being a well-rounded blueberry and start showing them what your superpowers are. So right now you're probably interviewing on hope, hoping that the right example comes to mind, hoping that you don't draw a blank. Imagine this instead. You walk into the room or log onto that screen and you already have 6 or 7 stories in your back pocket that are so well structured they feel natural. You move from a passive we to a confident I, and it owns the result. I've lived this. I spent years as a director and a hiring manager. I sat on hundreds of panels and I saw really well-meaning interviewees and some geniuses bomb out completely because they couldn't articulate their value. I've used this exact system to jump 2 levels in my own career by mastering the art of the 90-second pitch. So I've coached over 400 clients to win roles and to feel confident in federal, state and local government roles and interviews. I don't just teach STAR, I teach STAR L, the learning and reflection component, and it demonstrates high-level judgment that the panels are looking for. This is about lifting your language so that you can meet the work level standards of the role that you want and still communicate your value. I help you build a personalized interview system tailored to your thinking style. We build your answers using my 7-box grid. We lift your language from passive to active, and we use voice-to-text drafting and video self-analysis to fix and find your tells. The result is a coherent, compelling narrative that lands with impact and leaves you feeling confident. Now, this is for you if you're ambitious and you're keen to get that role, whether it's grad all the way through to SES, and if you're ready for critical and sometimes blunt feedback and to get out of your own way. This is not for you if you want a silver bullet or you're not willing to do the work and record yourself. The next step is a free 5-minute discovery chat. It's a simple conversation to talk through where your narrative is leaking confidence and if we're a fit to work together. Click the button below to book in your 5-minute chat, and let's turn your experience into the story that wins you the role and leaves you feeling confident as you walk away from that interview. Talk to you soon.